Good morning, this is Randy and you're back on Old Guy Hikes, and this is day 2 of the 4-pass loop at Maroon Bells and Snowmass Wilderness. And today's Wednesday, September 10th, 2025. We have just finished breaking up camp. Here's our campsite down here. Ben and Drew are finishing up their morning duties, getting things ready to go. We got a lot of rain last night. Not a whole lot at any one time, but it rained. Sent us into our tents probably around 7:30. Started raining then, and then rained on and off all night long. So most of our stuff is pretty wet this morning. The sun's going to come up right over this way pretty soon. This was our valley that we camped in. I think it's going to be a beautiful day. We've got about 8 miles, and then we're going to go over Trail Rider Pass. And tonight we're going to camp at Snowmass Lake. So it's going to be an exciting day. I appreciate you coming along and checking this video out. Hang on tight, we're going to get on the trail shortly. Alright, so we're starting the day off. Got out of camp about 7:45. We were just talking about elevations and stuff. We think we slept at 11,500 feet last night. Got down to about 35 degrees, I'm guessing. Pretty chilly, but was good other than everything being wet this morning. We got a little meadow walk. I'm going to walk down this valley, and then somewhere past these peaks right straight in front of us, we're going to take a hard right, and we're going to climb, I don't know, maybe 1,000 feet. Should be, because the pass is around 12,500 and we slept at around 11,500, something like that. So we should be going up around 1,000 feet over Trail Rider Pass. Today should be about 8 miles. If you didn't catch day 1, I will link it up above here so that you can easily find it. It's also in the details down below. Day 1 yesterday was gorgeous. It was unbelievable. One of the most fantastic hikes I've ever done. We did 2 passes yesterday and went over I can't remember the name, West Maroon Pass and Frigid Air Pass, and did about 12 to 13 miles total. So it's just been great, and this is our morning walk. The only real problem we're having this morning is all this bushy stuff we have to walk through is wet. So even though it's not raining, I'm still wearing rain gear. Otherwise you're going to be soaked from the bushes. But had this nice little creek down here right below our campsite. It was real nice. There were some weird drumming sounds in the woods. We're in a valley here somewhere last night that we had no idea what they were. Kind of a rhythmic drumming sound. We guesstimated on a couple things that maybe it was a bear trying to get into a rotten log or something, but we really couldn't figure it out. So a little muddy this morning here, but we'll show you some more views in a little bit. Thanks for coming along. A nice little stony river creek crossing there. Water has definitely not been a problem on this trail. There's lots of little streamlets and stuff to get water. So I'm carrying a lot of water because I'm always worried about not being able to find water, but it has not been an issue at all. We were told about a campsite with a view of a waterfall by some other hikers yesterday, and I think this was it. Waterfall down there. Would have been a real nice campsite too. So many good choices for campsites out here. So many beautiful views. Oh my gosh, look at this. We're right out a mile, you said?
It's flat. I feel like right now I want to move quicker to get warm.
So we're just following this creek down, and there's just waterfall after waterfall and rapids after rapids, making great water sound. What a fantastic place. So we think we have to get down there somehow, and we think we're crossing this stream, but we're not sure. Man, I'm glad we're going down these switchbacks, not up them right now. Although I got a feeling we're going to be. Yeah, I've got to be something similar in a little while here. Every step we go down, we're going to have to go back up. Okay, we made it to the bottom of all those switchbacks. Started up there at the top. Beautiful waterfalls coming down. We're down here near the lakes at the bottom over there. And I think we're going to be on the valley floor down here for a while, and then we're going to start climbing. Beautiful little alpine pond down there. We've just been following the creek all the way down the bottom of this river, this valley. It looks on the map like we've got maybe 2 miles, and then we're going to start up somewhere in these mountains right straight in front of us. We'll have to climb somewhere around 1,000, maybe even more, maybe closer to 1,500 feet, because we've been going down all day, losing elevation, that we're going to have to gain all that elevation back to go over these passes. So we're almost to Trail Rider Pass. So the climb begins in earnest. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this away and use my trekking poles. It's beautiful though. Colors are gorgeous. Okay, here we go. Just take a quick break, catch my breath. That's where we just came up. And that's where we're going. Okay, keep going. Okay, there's the river valley. We just came up down to here, and we just come up this. We're about 1,000 feet, maybe a little more than 1,000 feet below the Trail Ridge Pass. We're at about around 11,000 feet right now, and the pass is at 12,400. So somewhere around 1,000 to 1,500 feet to go up. I think I said that earlier, but we had gone down so much in elevation. I think it added about 500 to 600 feet of elevation gain. So we are getting there, but this was a beautiful view and a great place to get a breath. All right, we kind of got to the top of a rise, and we got a view down the valley the rest of the way. Way down there in the center, I'll try to zoom in. You can see a trail and some people walking on it. We are not going that way. We're going up here and going to the right. Just another breath catcher, give you another view. This is what we're just coming out of. We're hiking up these trees, through these trees. We're not going that way, but that's a gorgeous view. We're actually going this way. There's Thru right there, and we're just going up there still. You can see people all the way up the trail there. There's Doug and Ben in the green shirt and the orange pants. This is our last, I think, probably last view of that valley. We're just at this ridge here. We're gonna go straight up this ridge, and we're starting to see the other side of the valley, other side of the peak, I mean. But we still have quite a ways to go up. I'm not sure if this right straight in front of us is the pass, or if it's over this way somewhere. I got a relatively flat spot for a while here, and catch my breath and still make a little bit of distance. And here are the guys. It's this way somewhere. I'm not sure. Oh, I can see it over there. It's right in the middle of the screen. I'll zoom in on it. That looks like it. Yeah, for sure that's it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna walk right down by that lake, go across, and then start up. And then that's the pass, the part right in the lowest part there. That's the pass that we're going over. All right. See how long it takes me. I told the guys if I don't make it over within an hour, then they should leave me for dead. But I think might make it in less than an hour. We'll see. It is 11:15 right now. Let's see if I can get up over that by 12:15. Last 50 steps maybe. Oh, this has been a real booger. Definitely the hardest pass of the 3 so far. We made it. Whoa. Is that Snowmass Lake?
Yeah, I think so. There better not be another lake that we have to go to.
Nice. Made it. Good job. Wow. All right, we are over Trail Ridge Pass. What's the name of it? This is Trail Rider Pass. I can't remember. I got a little altitude something happening because I can't think straight right now. I can't remember the name of this pass we just went over, and I was just talking to some guys up there, and I can't remember the name of the pass that we went over second last night. So a little bit not disoriented, really, just not thinking straight for some reason. I'm sure it's altitude and just out of breath. That is Snowmass Lake down there. There's our trail. We're gonna switch back down this. Ben and Drew are just up ahead of me. We're looking for a lunch spot out of the wind, and we're gonna go down there, and you can see more of the trail down there in the floor of the valley, and then we're gonna find a camping spot somewhere along that lake. There's a pika saying hello to you. I like to pretend they're cheering me on. They're yelling, "Go, go." Okay, so this is for my wife because she loves everything I have here. We got some jalapeno cheddar crackers with some string cheese and some Spam. It's a gourmet lunch. And a gourmet lunch view. Did we decide that is Snowmass Lake, do you think? Or you think it is? Yeah.
Better be.
Maybe the best lunch view I've ever had. I don't know. It's pretty dang nice. Just working our way down to Snowmass Lake. We just finished lunch. It is windy and cold, but sunny. So when the sun comes out, it's actually pretty nice. But that wind is keeping it chilly most of the time. I'd say the wind chill's in the 40s. With the wind, when the wind stops, it probably feels like 60. But it was really windy up on the pass. So we came down about halfway down the pass on the other side to grab lunch. Huh. That's different, isn't it? Somebody that came out here and broke up a whole bunch of rock, didn't they? Sledgehammers, I would think.
Trail. There is a trail that way, but it does look.
So we're walking on brand new trail. That rocky thing we went across is a reroute. The old trail is down there somewhere. I don't know if it got covered by rocks or why they're rerouted, but they rerouted over through that scree field. They made a trail through it, and now this is freshly cut trail. Matter of fact, we just passed a pile of equipment, so they're still actually working on it. But all trails in Gaia and far out, we looked at all three maps, and all three of them showed that we're way off trail, that the trail's supposed to be down there at the lake already. But this is where we are. Hopefully this gets us to the lake, which it looks like it's going to, and then we'll find our campsite. I'll check in just a second. If we don't come to a right turn pretty quick, it was a little ways before we get to the right turn. So probably another, here's our right turn, yeah. Okay, we've made it to camp. We're right on the, not too far from the shore of Snowmass Lake. Here's Ben and Drew over here. Other side of that big log is Doug. We've been hiking around the last couple days. That's where, this is our forest that we're in. And down here is the water. Let me take you down and show you the lake. We did just over 8 miles today. It was like 8.1 miles in about 6 hours. And we gained about 2,600 feet of elevation going over one pass. And it's been a great day. And we're ending the day with a camp at Snowmass Lake. So I appreciate you guys coming along and checking it out today. Come back one more time next week. Will be day 3. We're going to go over one more pass. I can't remember the name of the pass, but I will put it in right here. I'll look it up and I'll put it on the screen right here. That'll be the pass that we'll go over tomorrow. This is our lake view for tonight. It's gorgeous. One more day, so I was saying come back next week. We got one more day of hiking. We got one more pass tomorrow, and then back to the car. And it'll be around 8 miles again tomorrow, I think. So thanks for watching. I appreciate having you along. It's been a blast, and I hope you're enjoying this. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Down here, too.